Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an absolute pleasure to welcome all of you to the fabulous Frenchman's Reef Marriott in the Rock City of St. Thomas. It's really a pleasure because Paradise Jam continues to come to us every year. And with Paradise Jam comes a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm in the whole island. The island comes together with the start of Paradise Jam and welcomes the start of a new season every year. And I was just talking to one of the organizers of Paradise Jam. Every year, we look forward to Paradise Jam because that means that we need to have everything ready in the hotel. All the contractors are out of the hotel by Paradise Jam time because Paradise Jam starts the season. So when we write the contracts with contractors who do all the project work for us, we say, hey, 15th November, you're out because Paradise Jam comes in, right? That's the seriousness with which we take Paradise Jam, and Nels, Craig, and the entire Paradise Jam team has been fabulous. They come here every single year, and this is my third year with the Paradise Jam event. And I have one problem every year. When the event comes to my hotel, Nels is more popular in my hotel than me. So I really want to try and change that this year, but it's a very hard fight with Nels, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, welcome to the Frenchman's Reef. We have this year many new additions in the hotel. We have done a lot of work, like I mentioned, every year. We have a fabulous new events team which is ready to go. And this year, for the first time, we will have a holiday village for the holiday season from the 21st of December in the hotel. And we really look forward to all of you being here. And once again, thank you to the entire Paradise Jam team to kind of bring the whole island together as a community to work towards making this a big success and welcoming the season into St. Thomas. Thank you. Have a great evening.
Thank you very much, Arun. One of our themes, we try to have a theme every year, and one of our themes this year is going to be commitment. And we feel very committed to the Marriott and very indebted to how well they put us together and spread us out with a great spread here tonight. So we want to give them some applause and appreciation for what we've had tonight. And it's a beautiful property, and every year we try to get a little better as an event, and we notice that the Marriott also tries to get a little better, and it's something we appreciate. 15 years we've been doing this, so this is our 15th year 2000, Y2K. We were not sure if the world was going to be around, so Nels and some of our business partners at Basketball Travelers decided to take a chance on a new event in U.S. Virgin Islands, and it's our crown jewel, and we love it down here, and we appreciate our commitment that we've felt from all of you, and look forward to continuing for a long time. We will be talking about a couple things tonight about our event this year. We always try to throw a couple wrinkles out there, and Nels Hawkinson will be talking about some of the new things we've got coming up. We've had some long-term partnerships, and we're going to allow some of those partners to talk a little about where we're going. And as part of our commitment, I was going to say on the Marriott side, we just are announcing an extension in our partnership till 2021. So we're planning on being here for a long time, and that's an exciting thing. Our next speaker is the athletic director at the University of the Virgin Islands, our venue, and the venue we've had for the last 14 of the 15 years, and some place that we feel is also very special, and a university that's thriving and growing in front of our eyes. So I'd like to introduce the athletic director of the University of the Virgin Islands, Mr. Curtis Gilpin.
Thank you, Craig. Good evening, everybody. On behalf of Dr. David Hall and the university staff, I want to thank each and every one of you for, participating and contributing to this great event. We are, more of a family than just business partners, so to speak. And we get the questions every year as who's coming next year, how much time it takes for you guys to put this together. I get texts, email, calls from people I don't know or haven't met, and always asking, you know, can I get tickets? Can I volunteer? And it's bombarded in the office of athletics at the university. The university itself has been growing, and we've seen some growth itself under the leadership of Dr. Hall. We've got some new initiatives. You know, we got that hotel and tourism department going. We also announcing the medical school that's going to get started soon enough. And that's been a big news, because I think that's long overdue for the territory. And what it'll do for healthcare here in the territory will just be amazing. And you can just imagine we'd have the best of healthcare here in the Virgin Islands, in a small little place in the Caribbean, where Nels Hawkinson and the crew just happened to came in on a cruise ship and decided that this might be the spot. And look what happened, 15 years. I remember sitting in the gym at Eudora Ken and saying, wow, you know, and look what has happened thus far. And so we've got some new initiatives of our own in the athletic department. We've got a new direction. We've got a lot of new events planned for the facilities that we do have. We have the only official soccer field in the territory on the Albert A. Sheen campus. Remember what I just said, it's the only official soccer field. There's soccer being played at Lionel Roberts Stadium, which is a baseball stadium. There's soccer being played at Conquerine, which is a cricket field. There's soccer being played at several venues in St. Croix that happen to be just open sites. And Paul E. Joseph Stadium is a baseball stadium where they played sometimes. We have the only official soccer field in the territory, and we have big plans for it. And one of those includes a tournament similar to this. Soccer is the biggest sport in the world. We've already got invitations from all over. People just want to come to the territory. So all we got to do is open our doors and open our wallets a little bit. Maybe help St. Croix as well to get them going and see where we can take it from there. We've got a new staff on board. I'm not entirely alone with my administrative assistant anymore. I've got 2 full-time coaches that serve as PE instructors. I have one of them with me tonight. He's under fire already, but I'm so happy to have him. Coach Myron Brown came straight from Florida to join us. He's now on staff full-time. He's what we call submerged already, because you know how we teach children here to swim? We just throw them in the water and you just try to survive. Well, he has a game next week, and the University of Central Bayamon has agreed today to be the one to come and take part. So he's only had barely 2 weeks to prepare the team, and it's got less than a week and a half to go. So he's got his hands full, and we expect big things out of him and out of the program. The soccer team, you know what's been happening if you're here. They're in the playoffs. It's the first time. We're very proud of these kids. They give up their time and effort to participate in intercollegiate sports. We don't have any of them under scholarship at this time, and we're going to change that. Under the direction of the president and Dr. McHale, my provost, they've agreed to offer scholarships for student athletes, and something we lacked in the past in order to compete with some of these schools in Puerto Rico. And there are 20 other schools in the conference, and 99% of them have scholarships, and we're the 1%. But now we can join them and say that, you know, we're going to be competitive, very competitive. And with our new coaches on board, we're going to be recruiting as far as we can, see if we can build our athletic teams and compete and bring some championships back to the Virgin Islands. So without further ado, I just want to say my appreciation to each and every one of you here for, you know, doing your part to make this event a success. We break our backs for it. The facility is ready. We have a couple of things changed, and one of them is the front entrance of the Sports and Fitness Center. When you come on down, you'll see what's happening. And big things behind the scenes as we put together all our efforts to put this event together. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Gilpin. Yeah, we're very excited to work with the university as part of our commitment and part of the university's commitment. We also are announcing tonight that we're going to extend our relationship with the university till 2021. So we're going to be here for a long time. The next person I'd like to bring up is part of our live stream that we're going on, and he's our new media guy, and he does some of our television as well. So we're We're broadcasting this press conference worldwide, so we should say good day to our friends in Australia with Easy Bonds Global Payments. And I have an Easy account, which is very easy. It's kind of a evolved PayPal. Sean Christensen is going to tell us a little bit about our new media and social media stuff.
Thanks, Craig. Of course, my name is Sean Christensen, Director of Media for Basketball Travelers in the Paradise Jam. This is my 4th year out of 15 in the Virgin Islands, and everybody tells me when I leave Seattle, I'm going to the Virgin Islands for 28 days, oh, have fun on your vacation, work, cool, air quotes. I was like, you don't understand, I'm coming to my November home to visit my November family. Of course, I got a crazy dad and my boss, Nels, but we'll leave that alone. It is truly like family down here. I love seeing everybody. It's so much energy down here during November, and one day I'll actually get to come back at a different time of year and enjoy myself even more. But of course, during the Paradise Jam over the 2 weeks, we have 24 games going on, 12 men and 12 women's games, and you're able to see them anywhere in the world because of our live stream through New Tech and the TriCaster 8000, full replays with many angles with the New Tech 3-play. And of course, thanks to our local production crew, who is amazing and helpful getting us live to the world, is MDM Inc. Thank you to them. We couldn't do this without you guys. Just want to let anybody know we'll have our 6 games on CBS Sports, our men's games, on Friday and then Sunday, and then of course the championship games on Monday. And if you aren't able to make it, we hope everybody can make it to the University of Virgin Islands. But you can always watch any of the games live on ParadiseJam.com, and that is free of charge, of course. Thanks to our generous bosses here of letting us get it out there to the world. So make sure you log on, share some pictures on Twitter, or Facebook, Instagram. You can find all those links on ParadiseJam.com. Maybe we'll throw some of your selfies from our selfie station up on Twitter, and maybe even throw them into our live broadcast. So thanks again, and watch live on ParadiseJam.com.
Thank you, Sean. As we get older and some people are a lot younger than we are, it's nice to be able to find them in their ways, in their worlds. So appreciate everything you do, Sean. Our next speaker is from our primary host partner, and one that enables us to become a nationally broadcast and nationally streamed, the U.S. Virgin Islands Department of Tourism, and we really appreciate everything they've done and how they've continued to evolve with us. Monique Sibley Hodge.
Thank you, Craig. Good evening, all. On behalf of the Department of Tourism, and in particular Beverly Nicholson Doty, it's my pleasure to be here to represent the team at the Department of Tourism, along with Alani Henneman-Tadman. And it's been our pleasure, as being a title sponsor, how great sports tourism is for the economy. As you know, our taxis, the beaches, attractions, restaurants, everyone is so happy when Paradise Jam comes. It starts our tourism season. What better way to start than with Paradise Jam? All the lovely people that are here, besides the players, they come with their entire families, and they go back and talk about the U.S. Virgin Islands and what a beautiful place. The great word of mouth for the families to come at another time. So we look forward to, once again, being a sponsor, and we look forward to all of you and your support. Please come out, support the teams, and remember, tourism is all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Monique. Really, our relationship with tourism is very special. I think we're not quite ready to announce this yet, but as part of our commitment and part of our co-commitment, we may have an announcement to come up very soon about our relationship as well. So looking forward to continuing to work together with the U.S. Virgin Islands Department of Tourism. Our next speaker doesn't need as much of an introduction, I guess, at least here locally. Maybe globally, people don't know who you are, but it's been 15 years, and Nels Hawkinson and Jen Ashby back in Seattle have been directing this tournament and really making it what it is. So Nels going to talk about a couple of our new things and as well as our great Hall of Fame candidates for this year. So Nels Hawkinson.
This is how we do it. Okay. That's what we're talking about. All right. We got Paradise Jam sunglasses this year. After 15 years, we got our own brand. How about that? You can get that at the concession stand. Now, we're excited that you're all here. You've all heard the story many times before. We're not going to start into that. But before we begin, I want to, I don't see Solomon here, but is he here? No. So one of the things we started 3 years ago was the Basketball Hall of Fame. And one of the things that I found the Virgin Islands aren't very good at is honoring in their own island, their own territory. And so we decided to honor some people that have made significant contributions over their life to the wonderful game of basketball so that we wouldn't be here, really, if it wasn't for them. Because one of the reasons why we're here is people have an understanding of the game and want to come out, they want to support the game, and they have excitement. So we have two special people we want to honor tonight. CB, why don't you come on up here? I'm going to read a little something about CB. I want you to stand right now. CB's worked our event for quite a few years. He's done a lot of things for us. He's a great guy, and this is the first time in our 3 years we've actually honored somebody that's been a part of the Paradise Jam. So bear with me. But Cyril Benjamin's legacy extends far beyond his years as a player, but many in the community consider CB to be one of the most formidable opponents on the court in VI history. He fell in love with the game at the tender age of 10 and developed a skill set as a varsity player at St. Peter and Paul School. He is best known for his outstanding performance as a lead player in the St. Thomas Basketball Association's Men's League. He led the league in scoring and assists in 75 and in 76, winning the coveted MVP award in 76. In a 12-game season, he scored 360 points in 12 games. Whoa! Not many assists there, were there? Led the league in assists. Led the league in assists, he told me, too. Okay. I'm not sure that that's true, but we got to check that out. To date, he is reputed to be an all-time leading scorer in the league in St. Thomas. CB currently focuses on this, the stuff I love, on molding future generations of basketball players. Most recently, with the help of Derek Heiliger and Francisco Jarvis, he started the VI Sports Training Academy, a nonprofit after-school basketball training program for boys and girls between the ages of 7 and 14. He enjoys working with the children and truly believes that the future success of our nation lies with our children. Congratulations, Cyril. Right there. That's for you. We're going to take that back because we're going to be on Sunday night's game. We're going to give it to you again, and we don't want you to hurt it between now and then. So we're going to put it back. But your name is on that coveted trophy right there. Only 4 other people are on there, man. And you're number 5. All right? Congratulations. Let's give him a round of applause. Let's give him I'd like you to speak a minute. You want to say a word?
Good evening. First off, I'd just like to thank God for everything that's happened to me in my career, my family, and to thank Basketball Travelers for this honor. Like Nell said, I was a good player. People would say one of the best, but I'm most proud of the children and the young men and women that I've been working with. So thank you again, and good night.
Congratulations. Wow. That's great stuff. That's really great stuff. Oh, Solomon's daughter's here? Okay, Solomon's daughter is here. Where is she? Could you come up and accept the award on behalf of your father, Arthur? Woo! Now, you got to understand, Arthur's, I think, taller than me. What is he, like 6'9"? So I'd much rather stand next to you anyway. But let me just talk about your dad. All right, Arthur Gutu Solomon is one of the best big men that ever played in the Virgin Islands. He attended Texas, El Paso, then transferred to Morgan State in 73-75. He was also an outstanding player in the St. Thomas Basketball Association Men's League, serving a crucial role on the championship team in the OJs. Solomon has been instrumental in advocating for youth players. He rallied for financial support from the government to boost interscholastic play in the territory, helping to secure several hundreds of thousands of dollars in funding, enabling competition to continue. Recently, the Charlotte Amalie Physical Education Department conducted an elementary school basketball tournament, inviting elementary teams to participate in the first Arthur Gutu Solomon Basketball Jamboree. This tournament, created in his namesake, is just a small tribute indicating Solomon's dedication to the VI community. This is for your dad, Solomon. Congratulations to your father. Would you like to say a word or two?
On behalf of my daddy, he really wanted to be here tonight. Unfortunately, he couldn't, but we definitely accept this award, and thank you so much for the honor.
Awesome. Thank you. Give him a hug, Randy. That's good stuff. Really good stuff. I'm going to share another. We've got a lot of different things that are going on this year, some new things. One of the things that's on my wish list and dream list, and I'm visiting with Carlton Dow on Friday. I love the new airport and what's happening there. It is beautiful. You know, it doesn't look like you're walking into a bird cage when you come onto St. Thomas from the airport. It looks beautiful, and you should take pride in that. It's fantastic to our Port Authority and whoever got that done. But one of the things I want one of those walls. And JP, who can't be here today, he's the general manager of this hotel, doing a great job. And he extends, through me his greetings. We want to make that the Virgin Islands Wall of Fame. We want to honor Virgin Islanders that had a contribution to the world, all right, so that when visitors come through, they're like, oh, they're from the Virgin Islanders. Or when a young Virgin Islander kid comes out, Mom, Dad, they're from here? I just read their book. Or they're a historian, or whatever. They don't need to be an athlete. They don't need to be a musician to have a contribution to society, which seems to be the people we honor the most. But somebody that's had a significant impact. So we're hoping for some cool things with that, and at some point in time, maybe next spring or next summer, you'll see that there. As far as the Paradise Jam, we have a special gift for all of our sponsors. This is one of my ideas, maybe bad or good, but you are all going home with the 15th anniversary, one of these in your gift pack for all our sponsors here in your gift bag, to thank you for your sponsorship, being part of our event. No sunglasses, you have to buy those. The beach zone is another new idea. So one of the things I'm always trying to do is to try to create some new activities, some new things, especially on the CBS broadcast. As Craig says, we have 6 games on the CBS Sports Network, 2 on Friday, 2 on Sunday, 2 on Monday. Our top 7 sponsors are getting the opportunity to have their own private box. And this box, imagine this, and it's hard to imagine. I can't paint a very good picture. You'll have to come to the gym and see it. But the bleachers that are underneath the windows on the south end of the facility is going to be a beach zone. There's going to be hammocks. There's going to be live palm trees. There's going to be a tiki hut. There's going to be Adriatic chairs, whatever you call those things, the beach chairs. Yeah, thank you very much. Our Blanca Bay helps me out, Paul. Appreciate that. You got a lot of them there on your beach. And so people, while they're watching the broadcast of the women's games to the telecast, they're going to be going, those Virgin Islanders know how to party down there. We got to check that place out for some tourism. So Monica Jonigan, who I think is somewhere in the house, she's going to be our roving sideline reporter. And so we're going to do some interviews. We got a kiddie pool we're going to put in there and all kinds of stuff, and beach balloons and our beach balls. And I still don't know what it's going to look like yet. but we spent a chunk of money just on graphics. We've got this ocean scene that's going to go across the back wall, then the beach, and people are going to be just lying in there while they're watching basketball and having some cold ones and enjoying great college men and women's basketball. So we're hoping that draws a little more attention to our event, as well as to people coming down. Ooh, we got to check that out. So look out for the beach zone. On the opposite side of the court, we're honoring our championship teams for the 14 previous years. So you'll see, I think, UConn women up there 3 times, Tennessee up there twice. So when people walk into that facility, they will see our former champions over 14 previous years, and they'll fill those bays that are up there, which is pretty cool stuff. We have our selfie station, all right? If you got to do the selfie station. We need a lot of help on the social media. So before you go out, I challenge all of you to get out the phones right there, or your iPod, or whatever you got, and take your little selfie shot, send it out, reminding everybody about the event. Also, to remind them about the event, I don't know how many of you have been to the States and you see the people that are, it always seems to be, and no offense if we have any rug dealers here, but going out of business sale. I think every Oriental rug place seems to be going out of business at the same time in America, and they flash these things and up and down on street corners. Well, we'll have our own street corner people, and it's going to be saying games tonight at the UVI Sport and Fitness Center, and they'll be at a couple key places reminding people we got games going on tonight. People get all busy, and so a couple of those fun little things that are going on. A new event that we're starting is the Paradise Sunset. I know it sucks, maybe the name a little bit, but I kind of liked it, Sunset, and you said a volleyball. So we will have Division I women's volleyball teams here the last week of August, also at UVI. This is something that tourism and ourselves, we thought would be great to kind of bring a little bit of excitement in kind of more of a dead period in August. And so it's going to be a lot lower key. It's not going to be quite to the level of the Paradise Jam, at least not yet, but we're excited about that. So the Paradise Sunset is on the horizon. Sorry, I had to say that. And as Craig had alluded to, we do have our key people involved with, whether it's the Marriott or the university and tourism. We're excited about renewing those relationships. So we plan to be here a long time. We really do. So we're excited. And thank you all sponsors for helping us get this far. Last thing. We got giveaways. We always got giveaways. So it's time, as what we normally do, for our standard giveaways. One of our sponsors is NBA 2K. We've got some Xbox One NBA 2K 15s. You always sit right up in front. So it's time for some trivia questions. 15 years. All right, we've asked some of these questions before, but that's all right. We're going to ask them again. And I want you to name me one team that was in the very first Paradise Jam. One team, hand only. One team. NBA 2K video right there. The Southwest Missouri State. Come on down and hand that to her. Beautiful. Southwest Missouri State. Can you name the player that still holds the number of points per game? Jackie Stiles, come on down here. Jackie Stiles averaged 40 points a game. She scored 42 and 38, I think, something like that. Almost as many as CB. By the way, I didn't give CB an extra shout. He also led where's CB? Where are you at, man? All right, didn't you lead the Virgin Islands to the one and only title as a coach? Besides being a player, but also he can relate to players to coach them. So you're going to get your own NBA 2K15 for that. All right. He's bringing home all the hardware. Now we're going to shirts. We're going to shirts. We're going to go. Anybody looking? All right. Name me one of the former Hall of Fame candidates, all right, in the previous 2 years. Can I get a Hall of Fame candidate? Louis Penn, that's right, junior, but we'll give you that, all right? It was junior, all right? In fact, we're going to outfit you. You're going to get the shades along with that. Oh, you're going to look good on Backstreet tomorrow. Woo! All right, can we go one more Hall of Fame person? One more Hall of Fame for the old tie-dye writer. Any more Hall of Fame person? Who? That's it. That's it, Mr. Gums. What was his nickname? X. That's right, X. How do you know that? I like the young folks learning about a little bit about history. Okay, let's go to year one, men's tournament. Who was the two teams that play, or one of the two teams that play in the championship game in year one? Who said that? Yeah, of course you did. Because you didn't raise your hand and you're out of turn, you're getting a women's shirt. All right, there you go. Yeah. Remember who makes the rules up here, right? Just letting you know. Just saying. We got two more to go. We're going to go to last year. Who was last year's men's champion? No, we got a hand raise. Maryland Terrapins, come on, get that. It's a little big. Atta baby. All right, last one. What is the color of Ulysses S. Grant's white horse? White, that's right. Very good. We ran out of material, sorry. Hey, thank you everybody for coming. It's going to be an awesome event, our 15th anniversary, and thanks for being a part of it.
Good job, Nels. Yeah, that was his first time that he hasn't been really nervous in front of a lot of people and the camera and everything. As we talk about commitment, Nels is committed to having fun, and I think that's something that we'd like to continue as our group and continue with Paradise Jam. If you have any questions about anything, ask us and continue to enjoy the Marriott hospitality and appreciate being here. We've got great teams again. You can look at paradisejam.com, but we've got some of the top teams in the country coming down. It's always the best event on the women's side, and this year we've got some very good men's teams. So Clemson, Gardner-Webb, Seton Hall, Nevada, LSU, Old Dominion, Illinois State, and Weber State. We already know there's going to be a lot of NBA scouts coming down because there have been some very good players just recently signed for some of these teams. So we're looking forward to the event. Have a good evening, and thanks for coming.